Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D. It's Wednesday, which means it's time to talk about my money moves. So time to move some money around and show you what I've been doing this week. So first of all, I got my YouTube paycheck at the end of last week. So I'm going to show you how I broke it down. Very exciting because so far this is my biggest YouTube paycheck to date. So it's $144.63. Now this is for the month of June because YouTube pays you a month behind. So this is for my June videos. So what I did is I rounded it up to make my life easier to $145 and I split it 5 ways. So I left $29 in the account for taxes. With this check, I am now officially going to have to pay those taxes because from what I understand, if you go over $600 altogether, then at the end of the year, YouTube will send you a form that you have to report and pay your taxes on. So this officially pushes me over that edge, and so I'm glad that I've been putting money away. So I got monetized in the middle of February. I got my first paycheck in April, and so now it's officially official. I'm going to be paying my taxes for being a YouTuber. So exciting stuff, but at the same time, I'm also very nervous. So thank you to everybody who's watched my videos, especially thank you if you've watched my commercials, because remember, each commercial is basically 1 penny that I get paid. So if you watched any commercials during the month of June, then your pennies are in here, and I appreciate that so very much. This extra money is coming in so handy to be able to watch out for future me and to reward myself now for all the work that goes into YouTubing, because literally it takes hours a day to be able to keep up with the channel, make content, edit, upload, reply, all kinds of stuff goes into it. So I really appreciate that you all are taking the time to watch my commercial. So thank you. All right, the next thing that I did with the next chunk of money is to invest it. So I'm going to fire up Cash App so that you can see where I decided to put these $29. This one goes into my dividend account. And I'm trying to grow that so that eventually the dividends that come in, because they do go to my Cash App debit card, that eventually down the road, it'll be enough to be able to buy groceries, pay utilities, things like that with it. So let's go ahead and see where I put that 29 bucks. So here comes my usual disclaimer. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not dispensing financial advice. You're just watching me for entertainment purposes. I'm new to investing and I'm totally trying to figure things out. And so you're just here because you happen to be bored on a Wednesday and you wanted to watch me. So first, here's a screenshot from the NASDAQ website, which is what helped me decide which stock to go with. As you can see, it's Ally because I use them. I love them. You see them all the time on my channel, so I decided to go with them. But also, if you notice, their ex-dividend date is a couple of days from now. What that means is by buying stocks with them before this date, then they're going to pay me my dividend a little bit after that ex-dividend date. So that played a major reason in me deciding to go with them. So here we go. So here we are in Cash App. I have right now the shares sorted by share price. So I'm looking for Ally, and it looks like it's $32.75 or $32.75 a share at this very moment when I'm buying my shares. As you can see, I have 3.5 shares basically of them. So this will bump me up a little bit more. They have a dividend yield of 3.73% according to Ally. It was a little bit higher on the NASDAQ website. So the numbers do tend to fluctuate a little bit between the two sites, I've noticed. So I'm putting in my $29 because the market is currently open. Then that means that it's going to go through immediately. So I'm officially an owner of $29 more of Ally. And as you can see now, I own 4.42 shares of it. Woohoo! The next chunk of money, the following $29, got put into my Roth IRA for my retirement so that I can hopefully live off of that when I'm a little old lady. So that, as you can see by the screenshot, went to buying Google. So because Google AdSense is who pays me for being a YouTuber, I'm investing my retirement money into Google and hoping that that is a smart choice. So the Google stock did just split, which means that now my $29 go a little bit further in terms of the amount of shares that I own. So that is super exciting stuff for me that now I'm able to afford full shares, where before when they were thousands of dollars a share, there was just no way. The next $29 went towards debt. So here is a screenshot. I paid $29 towards my principal to knock down how much I owe on my mortgage. So very exciting with those pennies. By you all watching my videos, you're helping me knock down my final debt, my remaining debt, which is my mortgage. And then the last $29 was spent on me. It was basically spent for this channel. So $29 of it went towards Gina Renee RN Budgets to buy a mystery challenge. So that came out to over the 29, but this helped pay for that. So all of this went towards that, in addition to my own personal funds. So very exciting stuff. Excited for that mystery challenge to get here and to start doing on my channel, even though I'm super nervous about it. I've always wanted to do a 100 envelope challenge, but I've just been scared by the high numbers. So the mystery challenge supposedly has lower numbers, which I'm looking forward to. Okay, the next set of money moves that happened this week, I was so floored. This was really funny. I was trying to condense my list of things that I have in my description box, which is my Amazon affiliate links, the links to all the challenges that I use, referral codes, this, that, and the other. So I had decided to delete my Mercari referral code because I hadn't seen any action on it in a really long time, I think almost a year. So I decided to delete it, and then lo and behold, 2 people used that code. So it's just so funny how things work out that way. So it added up to a whopping $60. I couldn't believe it. That to me is a ridiculously huge amount of money. So the way it works out then is every person that uses my code, I get $10. So there were 2 different people that signed up with my code, so that's the $20. The other $40 came because one of those 2 people listed and sold an item. So when that happened, then I got a $40 bonus, which is just outrageously wild, but I'm forever grateful for it. So these $60 are going to go to school related things, I'm sure. So when I decide how to spend it, I will let you know. I have until October to spend it. So I'm going to be stalking the Mercari site and try to get the most bang for my buck. Right now I'm currently looking for a school bag, but if something else pops up and it's a good deal, I'm going to jump on it. So I'll keep you posted on this one. All right, with my final summer school paycheck, I was able to put in an extra $200 towards my Roth IRA. So for the month of August, things are going to be lean again until my regular school semester paycheck starts coming in towards the end of August. So that'll probably drop back down to where I'm only doing $100 a paycheck for a bit. But for now, I was able to do the $200. So I'm going to go ahead and color it in on my tracker, as well as the bottom here, which represents my Google investments from my YouTube paychecks. So $200. I tend to play it super safe and boring in my Roth IRA and just invest basically in index funds, just to be on the safe side. And in my Cash App account is the one where I buy shares of individual companies. So there's the $200 there. And then here was the $29. So I'm going to color about a third of the way through this, since each one represents 100. And put the 29 right there. So again, that was Google. And then these 2 are VTI. So the next move then, after putting in the $29 from my Google paycheck to my mortgage, I saw that I was $22 away from a nice round number, and it also met my goal. I had wanted to put at least $51 towards my principal for this month. So with this and this, it ended up being $51. So as you can see with the screenshot, that nice number, $31,500. So now let's go ahead and track. So my goal again for July had been $50, but for August through December, I actually want it to be more. I was trying to do the math and figure out how much I need, because what I want to do is end the year or start 2023 owing less than $30,000 on my mortgage. So I've been saving up those D-bucks to throw towards that, but even with the ones I already have now, I will have to up my game. And so what I'm hoping for August is to put at least 70, 75. But for this one, I'm excited because I did meet my goal of at least $50. So I'm going to have to get creative because, again, August I have bigger goals, but smaller paycheck. So we'll see how that works out. All right, the next thing that I'm going to do, because I do want to be more aggressive with my investing, especially with my Roth IRA. So in order to make it fun, I want to do challenges in order to keep me motivated to keep putting extra money towards it. So I'm going to start 2 basically savings challenges that I'm going to be using as investing challenges, and that money will be put towards my Roth IRA. So the first one is from Vicky at the Happy Budgeting Mom. So this is her Hop Into Investing Challenge. It comes with a jade, so I'm assuming that's to scratch off. Let's see, if not, I'll use my handy dandy nickel. So what I'm going to be doing actually is, because I have these scratch off stickers, after I go through all of these, I'm going to cover them back up with a new sticker and just keep recycling them so that I can keep saving over and over and over again. So this is so cute. Let's see what number this is. Ah, that didn't work. So let's try the nickel. Ooh, looks like it's a tiny number. All right, all right. Needs a little bit more cleaning up, but I probably shook the heck out of the camera, so sorry about that. All right, $7. Totally doable. I wasn't sure what to expect numbers wise. So there's 5, 6, and 7. And I'll put it into its little envelope, which is just so dang adorable. And I think what I'm going to do then is, each time I hit $100, because it's for my Roth IRA, then I'll transfer it over there and you'll see all that happening. So far, $7 in. The next one makes me very, very nervous because of the fact that there are such high numbers. It can go up to 75. Holy moly. Whew. So between the scratchers and not knowing what to expect and knowing that there are huge numbers, the majority of them are big. Anything over 20 for me is big. And so, I mean, this is right here, 1.5 rows. Everything else is a big number. But again, hopefully this will help me get a lot more put into my Roth IRA, because that has a limit of $6,000 per year. And I'm about 1/3 of the way there. So I really got to ramp things up. All right, so let's go ahead and spin the bingo wheel and see what it decides. Oh my gosh. No! $73. That's basically my nightmare come to life. Oh my gosh. So there's 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. Hoy vey. So much money. Let me make sure. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. Yep. Mamma mia. So what, between 73 and then the 7 with a hop into investing? Apparently I'm going to hit that $100 mark really dang quickly. Let me put this in Big Bertha. my hands are probably shaking. I don't know if it's because I'm highly caffeinated. This is finals week, and I am overdosing on caffeine, trying to get everything done, or as much as I can get done this week. So it's either the caffeine or the fact that this is a big honking number. Oh my gosh. All right, so there is that. I actually had $100 reserved. So anything that didn't get used up by my investing challenges, then I'm going to go ahead and put into my sinking funds. Oh, so let's see how much I have left. I've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, $20. So I should probably put it into my vet bill fund because those are going crazy at the moment. I think I can wait on the tires another week. The poopies have been going bananas, so I think that can wait. Oh, my tax prep sinking fund. You know what? Pets are currently the most important thing, so it's all going to go into here. I got hit with over $500 of vet bills last week, with more to come because my dog has another appointment coming up. So definitely need to focus on saving up for that. So again, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I already have the 15 in here, so that's 35. Arg, it was already open, whoopsie. I love my fur babies. The receptionist at the vet's office was like, thank goodness you're Peach's mom. So Peaches is my dog's name. She's a little corgi. She's a rescue, and she came with tons of health issues. So I've spent so much money trying to, fix her up or get her as healthy as possible. Thousands and thousands of dollars in the time I rescued her. And I was telling her, I think that's the reason she got dumped, because I got her from the pound. So somebody found her running around loose, posted her on social media. No one ever claimed her. So then they held her in the pound for a week to give people a chance to claim her. Nobody did. I adopted her, took her to the vet. She wasn't microchipped. So I have a feeling then, a combination of things. She was tore up, her little undercarriage. So I think she was used for breeding. And when she could no longer, I guess, produce puppies, they kind of dumped her because she is a little bit older. And also she has a lot of health issues. So I think that's another reason she got dumped. So she's my little buddy, and she's worth every penny that I've sunk into trying to make her as healthy and comfortable as possible. All right, so that is it for then the sinking funds. The last money move I was going to talk about is in terms of groceries. So everybody knows groceries are crazy right now. Inflation is crazy. So what I've been doing lately, because there's a 99-cent store at my parents' town. So they live a town away. So I've been going to visit them a lot. And then on the way home, after I'm done visiting, I stop at the 99-cent store, and I've been shopping for cheap produce and cheap protein. And so that's how I've managed to save some bucks. I've found bacon for $2.50 because they happen to be half price that day. Strawberries for 99 cents a box. Garlic bologna for 99 cents. So I'm eating probably not the best quality food, but it's super cheap. And so that's how I've been saving money that way. So I am basically at the moment just stocking the 99-cent store. And if there's something cheap or happens to be on sale that day, that's what I've been buying, and that's what I've been eating on. So that is it. That's it for my money moves. If you made it this far, please go ahead and let me know by leaving me a frog emoji, since it was the first time doing the Hop Into Investing Challenge. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all those pennies from you all watching my commercials. It means so very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you Friday for Freebie Friday. Have a great day.